Hello and welcome once again to 21st Century Music. Today's message is for church musicians struggling to play four-part harmony. Why would you want to do this? Many websites are showing you to do the octave chord system, and they're saying, well, just play a single melody in the right hand and use some sort of chord construct in the left hand. Very few are saying to move the chord to the right hand along with the melody, because that's harder to do. But all these adaptations to the chord system lose a lot of the movement and nuances, passing notes in the original four-part score. And yet, very few musicians seem to ever achieve mastering being able to play the four-part harmony on sight. And I think that the whole problem is that people today just give up. They want the easy way out. When you were a child, you learned to read textbooks and novels, and you learned to read and improved your reading skills by constant reading. You read books in school, in English literature and so forth. You had to read books, and this increased not only your word vocabulary, but your ability to comprehend and read your English language or whatever language you were training in. So why should it be any different with music? Constant practice at reading the score is what leads you to the proficiency, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Today we're going to look at not only the flavor that is lost when you transfer to the chord system, but also the method by which you handle large spans between the various parts of the four-part harmony. So let's first of all look at the hymn book, and then let's see how we actually play it on the keyboard. Here's a beautiful piece in E flat. Now we notice particularly here the spacing is a little large. On the bottom we have G, and on the top we have B flat, an octave higher. Most people cannot span more than an octave, or just maybe an octave and one note. So what we do is we attach the tenor part into the right hand and play it with the right hand, and that is easy to do in all these large spans. You just move the top note up into the right hand, and with a little practice that's easy to do. The other thing that I want to draw your attention to is the movement here in this ending part. If you do, it's not necessary to play this, it's not part of the melody, but most musicians would appreciate it, and if it's missing, they will miss it. I mean, it has colorful changes in there, passing notes, passing chords that you don't want to leave out. And it's relatively easy to do once you get your fingers in the motion. So now we're going to go to the keyboard and play in slow motion for you, so you can see how you can actually master this with patience and time. The first three notes are easy. It's just an E flat chord spaced out across the two hands, two notes per hand. Now then we want to move this finger up here and this one here to pick up the note from below, because we want to drop all the way down to the G here. See, like that. So now we're playing one note in the left hand and 3 notes with the right. And then we move back up to handle these 2 with this one. So now we've got 2 in the left and 1 in the right. And then once again we move back down to the A. See, like that. And then up to the B flat. And then we're back again. Let's see how that sounds in reality so that we can see how sweet it is. Thank you for watching us on 21st Century Music. And remember that if you're playing for Jesus, He wants to help you with your music, particularly when your desire is to honor Him. So you're not doing this on your own, and with practice you will achieve perfection.